Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they will start out in great shape, up very close to midfield.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Alec Ogletree in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, Hyde. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overlooked.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mark Barron in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title. And how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now a play fake here on 1st down. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pick up there on 20 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a different story. Long night.
Here's Gone. And that is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
From the 50, it's gone. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down, and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around him.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. but instead it falls down incomplete. Again, Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee from 3 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to drop those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Buying time. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Michael Brockers continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
He went all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Boy, Charles, Todd Gurley finished the year with a bang. And even though they lost the Falcons, he was over 100 yards in that game. Weeks 15 and 16, he was fantastic. A comeback year for him, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because we saw him explode on the scene as a rookie in 2015. 2016 just never could really get started. We didn't see the big runs. Heck, we didn't see a 100-yard game out of it. So when you look at this season, brand new offense, new way of doing things, but the biggest thing, offensive line, Andrew Whitworth at left tackle, Roger Saffold able to settle in at guard, his best position, and John
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Touchdown, LA. Tavon Austin, 54 yards, and the Rams add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as, that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on.
Switching things over, San Francisco taking over on offense here in just a second. And you and I discussed earlier when Jimmy Garoppolo became the starter, what a turnaround it was for San Fran at the end of the year. 1-10 in the first 11 weeks, 5-0. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Robert Quinn from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They had a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now Austin. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
To throw is gone. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically,
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. Touchdown, L.A. Tavon Austin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think we saw some of the best qualities of Carlos Hyde on that run. Able to pick up something there, being physical running the football. But I think he's got really good vision and great feet. He's going to be the key to this offense really being revitalized.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alec Ogletree in there to get him his his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mark Barron in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On third down, here's Williams. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football in the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. Gets past one man. And now running right through it. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now we move to spotlight Tavon Austin, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Throw left side complete. That's Austin. The 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tavon Austin doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Rams have got it on cruise control.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet. And that's his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job. And I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, you've got to keep going back to them.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge because
Zerline now for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Here's Hoyer. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And now it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
To throw on second down is gone. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tavon Austin. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Third down, Carlos Hyde. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And the Rams getting set to go now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And that pass puts him up over 200 yards already here in the first.
And what it also does is it allows the offensive coordinator.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme. Come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it instead he fired it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
You got to tell her it don't even matter.
Pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Austin. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tavon Austin, 84 yards. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is
For real?
another person has tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. Can extend this lead out even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
Let's go. They go play action here on first down. On the left side, it's McDonald. And heavy contact. He is knocked down.
Yeah, McDonald.
Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. Boyer going to hand it off to Hyde. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back near the 42. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? It's like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they will finally stop him as he's down.
They have a good safety. I might need him on my team.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A play fake to Hyde. Now it's Hoyer. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Hey, at least I'm in a fumble. I fumbled. The quarterback weak now. He weak. He might fumble every drive.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Hoyer throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald. And a loose football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way.
Fumble recovery.
20, 10. And he will score.
Ah! Somebody beat me. You finna watch this replay.
Has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
As soon as I finish this game, we watching this video.
That's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1.
Well, I made somebody fumble back here last game I played.
At about the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
And in just about every game we see, partner, we look at the stat sheet.
I like them all.
The turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because
I like when the offense try to catch up, but you know they're all the way back there. Is it score, Timothy?
Give him a couple on the catch.
Is it score? I mean.
I'm meaning at 2K. But you don't want to play me in 2K.
I'm playing 2K after this.
Do you? You really want to play me in 2K? Get ready to lose, but I'm just playing you on.
I'm cold at 2K. Man, you remember that one thing? One game where I was busting them threes on you?
Yeah, I got them. You, because I did that last time.
Okay, let me do this after this game.
He's coming.
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll set up to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense
Timothy.
with some confidence.
Austin is cold. I don't care.
Led into the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He steps
This
into
is
this
you.
one, and this is a rocket.
Oh my God, I cannot get it.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door.
They got the ball.
Let me get the ball.
They got it 10 yards because they'll
No, I didn't.
more than 10 yards.
No, because I never touched it.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what
God.
happens. 7 yards.
I got you. I throw it.
That's how you really.
Second and 3.
I know. But
I want to see
Austin,
you 60 something.
Austin is cold. Almost no one can guard him.
He's the only one guarding
Now
me.
looking to throw. Over the middle. He hits on.
Number 11 is too cold.
Got 18 yards out of
Cause
that one, and it gets him an
That's
he got to see. He's cold.
So in the second quarter, he's
Charlie
already up
Austin.
over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that.
Well, I was able to do it.
How you get that?
I was gonna do a spin move as soon as I passed it to Austin. I'm trying to have him break the record. Oh,
Break the record of what?
the most touchdown receives.
That really hurt play calling.
How many touchdowns do you have?
5.
Play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack.
5 times 6 is 30.
Nowhere to go with the football.
Shit, 30.
You seen that, right?
Yeah.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Bro.
A really good
You don't
pickup
do
of
that.
28 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game.
And these numbers
Bro, I'm mad because I forgot to record. I made this cold play with Austin. I broke like 2 tackles. I spun somebody and broke a tackle and a touchdown.
Why you intercepted?
Right before the game, right before I started broadcasting, I forgot to broadcast.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's second down.
Gotta play square if you want. Square if you want. Austin.
Don't you think I know this? Yes, the most touchdowns received, not the most received.
Not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And on that last play there, he's 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't.
Whoa, like
Whoa.
the wall was like this when you just did that was like whoa.
The whole team has picked it up, and don't forget.
And then when I make it when I do that I'll be like whoa.
That's how cold I am though.
But you're not colder than me at PK. I got better with threes, layups, everything.
Ooh, that was gonna make me mad.
Dude on it, boy.
My goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing, you already probably have
You seen that, right? That would have been a goal. I got a short one. I got something to do. I got place to be. Yep, Austin got it.
Go. Let's go. Let's go. Big grip up masterpiece. He's man's leg.
Period.
That's a gay.
No, it's
Brown blood. I'm finna flood your check rainbow.
No.
This kid just says a period. That's gay. Rainbow side. You on rainbow side?
I broke the record.
Rainbow side?
No.
It's rainbow side.
Never.
Rainbow side.
They're clowning them. If I get this, I'm clowning them. Cause they're garbage if I get this.
You boy, you fool.
60-0. This team is garbage. No, it's a computer. I'm playing against the computer. He was up in the air. Ugh.
Don't look like a Coach Dill Pickle.
Go wash your hands.
Don't look like a Coach Dill.
I'm telling you, you're gonna make me stop. That's nasty, bro. Go wash your hands.
His replay was so fast.
Another one, Timothy.
He was like, stop!
I just intercepted it.
But instead, we really should be looking at the defense.
I'm just doing this. I was like,
I was gonna beat you up. That's nasty. Go wash your hands now.
it's the right one.
Gonna make me throw up. Bro, stop! That stuff is
Boogers
nasty.
smell good, bro. That's why they be in your nose. I'm not even get this big of a booger in my nose.
Go wash your hands.
You were kicked from the party. Whose party were you in? Whose party were you in?
That was you. You was in that party.
Why? My boogers are big. You see them? I can eat this boy. See, look.
Well, you know, if people start watching the stream, they can hear you eating your boogers.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. See, look.
No.
Yeah, you can have my booger.
I don't want it.
You usually eat my boogers.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Stuff is nasty.
Ew, that was that's good. What?
touchdown.
How you got 2 toothbrushes?
Take it the other side.
Got it on cruise control. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6 touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
I beat it.
So many things have to go right in
There.
order for it to happen. Not just
Just tackle me. Oh!
someone delivering it
Just
accurately.
tackle me.
Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record, but he stands above it because he was on the
Christopher.
receiving end for so many great plays.
Ah!
I beat the record in this game.
I can do this. Get your
If you do that, you're gonna pay me.
deep thing. Like how much?
How much? That $50 card?
Those things cost like $20.
No, they don't. They cost 50 because they're worth money.
They don't cost us $50.
Yes, they do.
They all cost.
Don't be mad because your basketball cards are fake and mine not.
Yours were fake too. I got it all this.
Watch, I'm gonna stream 2K.
I can bust you in 2K. I'm gonna bust you.
Some screens, some draws.
I need to be some takedowns. Leave me at that one.
You don't totally abandon it.
I can shoot that.
Throw left side complete. That's McDonald. The big fella.
No!
And he takes it all the way down to
You're
the
not.
3.
Oh!
Play there on the catch and run.
Done. I got it off. Look. Yeah, I'm gonna bust your stuff in 2K.
That's this.
Your butt gonna get bust.
That play was funny.
He got pooped. Ah! Schoolyard, little kid.
3 yards, and now it's second down.
Why is he so fat? His name is Donald Trump. You playing with Donald Trump?
Oh no.
Yeah? Because the back of his jersey said Trump.
It's just McDonald.
That's McDonald's. McDonald played football.
I'm taking him all the way back.
Ethan Westbrooks.
Third tackle, that's it. I could have like 90 second tackle, bro. I could have all the tackles in the world.
That they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out
Another pass.
handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
What's that gonna do?
One down to Williams. And he takes
Give me
it
this.
inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch, however.
Come on, hurry up. Pass it. Go back. Go back.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large
So you
deficit.
beat by
So the
63
drive takes them inside
Finally.
the 10, but it ends with just 3.
I beat him by 63.
Defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Whoa!
Yeah, you see him slipping?
Bro!
You see him slipping? I don't care if you like it, but you gonna respect that slipping. Yeah, it's not for the game, so it's you slipping.
So he slipped off the juice. He slipped on some grass juice. He slipped on the bricks.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
You can have that. Oh, I'm going, ugh.
Hey,
49er D as they score the touchdown.
take this right here.
So that's now 3 first-half
Shut up!
interceptions.
Okay.
How is that a flag?
Return for 6 points.
Jackie, here you are,
How
Kelly.
do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not
Wait,
3
what?
interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder. and see
Man,
his
so you
backup
only
starting
beat
to
the
roll.
what,
It's gonna be a
66
tough one
points?
for him.
Gosh, God.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
Why was you in the bathroom with her?
10 gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Malcolm Smith leading the surge there. He drops him for 6. And they brought the pressure there just right.
Yeah, it's the guy who I win.
Daughter is going to the Bahamas. Mr. Martin's daughter is going to the Bahamas.
The two defensive tackles are ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone.
Yay!
Backer slip free.
And the hit jarred it loose.
Oh, I got something.
And Charles got like with his defense.
Just what I needed.
Couple of plays.
You said what?
I needed this
Order
one.
something?
Ooh, look at that. That gap.
Play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got a whole.
Ooh!
Give me that first down. I'm gonna start running this.
Run game. Yeah, that's you.
Y'all call me Run Man. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, yeah. Look at that gap again, bro. Look at her. Ooh! He got over the first one. He got over the first down line. Where is he?
What is they doing? They hide. Where the gap at? Where the gap at? Where the gap at? Right there.
No, there's two. There's two. Ooh! 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 Ooh!
You seen that? He was like.
Superman.
Sorry, hold on now.
You beat by 52 points. Alright, so bro, how you get beat by a 69, bro?
They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
Bang!
Defensively, now with this deficit, now you add two more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense. And they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball. And
don't tackle Williams.
And the Reds got him. They bring him down. Robert Quinn.
I like to see that.
Drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one.
Yeah, that's me.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
What's up, white boy T?
And now we move to spotlight Tavon Austin. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
Bucks to the friends like
Because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Goff now looks to throw. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. A good pickup there at 22.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Yes, I needed this run.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just
First
getting
down.
bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions.
Ooh, went the wrong way.
Bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
And he's going to be sacked. They sacked
I got something for them.
the midfield stripe.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. 2 minutes to go here in the first.
Do I ever punt? No.
Back to the City of
Is that me?
Angels after this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail.
This is only the 2nd.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 40.
There's a 100 game right here. I'm gonna get to 100 in this game.
Draw play as Hoyer gives to Hyde. And able to push his way forward here.
Follow you cheat. But you was trying to get even.
2nd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he finds McDonald. And he's got the first before he's brought down.
Dang. That's what you want to do. You want your big neck to go McDonald.
McDonald for a 49er first.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They'll look to throw. And McDonald here over the middle.
Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I gotta get coverage on him.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue as a first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You get a tight end like this and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here he's going to have to absorb the contact and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
put it through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way.
Let me hear Marriott.
Take the knee, get on out for the half. Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Goff. Open there, right side is cut, complete. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Pick up there at 22.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart throw. You know, a lot of people said, oh, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. That'll bring up second down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. Sorry, Larry, your hard work appreciated by so many men and women, but not today. So we get back to the action in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. Shifts high, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
A good pick up there at 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football. Hoping to catch it while balanced.
And he did. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion, or even worse, an interception.
Horse collar.
They sack him back at the 42. DeForest Buckner. He's the
That was horse collar, but
he takes
all right.
him down for a loss of 9.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And nearly another
I don't even know how to play.
They've been around the ball all game.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On the keeper, here's Goff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage.
No, I got more yards.
It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
I know that from down to down, you'll hop in.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
What's up? That's my dog.
Special teams, it's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game. Told the head coach, now's the time. He gave the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it was finished off with a 14-yard touchdown run. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic.
Okay,
but if they
thanks.
expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That'll be time to set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll come out throwing here. First down. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Hoyer. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Robert Quinn. Only to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken around the 12. Breaks a tackle. Slips past him. Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Now Goff on 1st down. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
That throw has to be a quarterback's dream, doesn't it? Big tight end, curling in the middle of the field, so it's great sight lines for him. And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they sit down right there, that should be pitch and catch.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And that little deep, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially getting a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like...
And this is going to be intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And a turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Oh, never mind.
You and I both know it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
They'll go play action with Hyde. Now it's Hoyer. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Brockers in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He did well to get 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
So much of the game today.
Let me see if I can do this time. Do it this time.
Guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
This is taken at the 18. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 22.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place.
And he's got his target. It's Austin for the Rams touchdown. Tavon Austin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
He'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's Hoyer. They go screen pass to Hyde. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Oh my God!
They run it again with Hyde. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Well, it stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how
Something that you should get out of my room.
Madden? Give me that.
He's near you, so you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. A tough day, tough sweating right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard with no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe get him into space and throw it to him.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given a little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And Gold is able to pull it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question. They need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s.
Oh.
You know, as a kicker, you just have that when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense, and he's getting in gear. They want to close this gap.
Hello, Crap. Crap! You hear me?
The field, here comes Minnesota. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Someone call me.
Play fake here on 1st.
Don't you do it, because we're going to get a whooping.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down at the 35-yard line.
Here I come.
Woods is Los Angeles. He played college football at USC right here in this stadium.
And probably feels comfortable out there. He was an All-American as a
Down
Trojan in
there, hut.
2011.
Yeah, really
Ooh,
trained
yeah.
in NFL.
And no escaping
Oh,
this time.
dang.
He'll go down. They got him for
Down,
the sack.
shit, hut.
Instead, in
Down,
there, recorded
set,
number 6,
hut,
their
hut.
6th.
Down, set, hut.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It feels almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Being chased out left. And some space here. And able to break one
Oh,
tackle, quickly
almost.
down, but a
Got him.
gain.
Got him.
9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Down, set, hut.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Down, set, hut. Hut.
Forced down to his left.
Ow.
They try and run for it. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle. And the extra
Get out of my room. You weirdo. Get out of my room. You weirdo. Dang, messing up people's lead. People got things to do. Matthew Young got the game.
And now they're in the hurry up. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on 1st down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll fake the give. Now gone. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Goff finding fellow second-year man Higbee for a Rams first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
That will be incomplete as well. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incomplete...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. A beautiful fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
And sometimes pride wins, doesn't it? Because, yes, they're getting steamrolled here right now. They're down big, and they're going to try...
He's really messing up my stuff.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to root, but good for them for stopping that one and showing that they haven't given up on this game.
Yeah, I just can't believe, though, that they tried to fake with this margin up that big. But, like you said, kudos to the dude.
Yeah, if the blood wasn't bad before, it might have started that way now.
Now Hoyer. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Drives the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Down, gone. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 11-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
Don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because
and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Solomon Thomas in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So on 4th down, Goff will yield to Greg Zuerlein for the field. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
We can always talk about the new innovations in the game of football and the new twists, but down and distance always remains a constant. That's a long way to go to try to pick up the 1st down and to fake it in that situation.
Yeah, you mentioned twists. That was quite a twist. I'm shocked that they went for it. They got good yardage out of it, but they needed more than that.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try.
And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense, and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
And now we move to spotlight Tavon Austin. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route, or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. His throw incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and 10, Goff. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 from a 49er D.
Oh my God.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6.
I'll take
How
that.
would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with the ampersand? I like it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
Back now in Los Angeles, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And this got comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just put them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
That's correct. He doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football. Pressure now is going to go down. Set back around the 8. Eric Armstead in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play. Be aware a ball may come your way.